Okay, so Piyush, thanks a lot for your time first.
Sir, thank you. Good evening, sir, and thanks for having me here.
Okay, and Piyush, let me congratulate you also. You've got a very good job in Fortune 300 company, Schlumberger. This is a very famous company and top multinational company hai. It's a dream for many students to get into that. And you got into this through campus placement, Piyush.
Yes,
Presently, you are doing your masters from BITS Pilani campus, and this is the job you got from there.
right.
So, Piyush, I'll be interacting with you related to so many things like your entire journey
Yes,
and how to get very good jobs like the job you have got and your experience in BITS Pilani. So that I'm going to talk, and I'm very sure this our interaction will be very helpful to the students जो ऐसी कंपनीज में जॉब करना चाहते हैं और अच्छा करियर बनाना चाहते हैं थ्रू हायर एजुकेशन उनके लिए हमारा इंटरेक्शन बहुत वैल्यूएबल होगा.
okay.
Now, I start with your background only, Piyush. Very briefly, tell us about your background. आप कहाँ से हैं? Which part of India? From where you done your graduation? And graduation के बाद से लेके till you joined BITS Pilani, that particular journey, you please share with us.
Thanks for such a nice thing. So, it's me, Piyush Vasist. I hail from northern state of India, that is Himachal Pradesh, district Una.
Okay.
And I did my schooling from Una itself. And thereafter, for graduation, I went to SRM University in KTR, that is Kattankaluttur, Tamil Nadu. Did my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, BTech, and thereafter prepared for GATE. And after writing GATE in mechanical only, I joined BITS Pilani, and through GATE score only. And after that, through ME curriculum and all, right now I've got campus placement in Schlumberger, as you just mentioned. So this was my brief introduction.
Okay, so Piyush, आपका ये when did you graduate from your college?
Sir, I completed my graduation in 2019, 2019.
Okay, and when did you write GATE and join BITS Pilani?
Sir, I wrote GATE 2021
Okay.
and joined BITS Pilani in the same year. I'll be graduating from BITS Pilani in 2023, that is the next year.
So 1919 to 2021, you were preparing for something or you were doing some job or what you were doing?
Yes, for actually 19th June or July, the degree was over in SRM. And thereafter, for 6 or 8 months, I did my job in one company. And thereafter, I thought of going into the core domain because that job was not of a core domain.
Okay.
So I thought of writing GATE, and COVID also came that time. So we were pretty free at our homes. And so thereafter, I contacted you twice or thrice, and you just suggested me that, yeah, this can be the way to pave your path to the core domain, that is the GATE. So I was I prepared GATE for GATE 2021. I started my preparation at around, I guess, July 2020, June, July 2020, and wrote GATE in February 2021, and after that joined BITS Pilani immediately.
Acha, tell me, Piyush, what was your GATE score which provided you this BITS Pilani Masters?
Okay, so my GATE score was it's around 624 if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you got BITS Pilani. And what specialization did you get?
I got design, sir, machine design.
Design you got.
I
अच्छा,
got
BITS Pilani के बारे में बाद में आता हूँ because we have got 3 campuses in BITS. So that I will discuss with you little later. But I am going to ask you a very important question, which normally students have in their mind. देखो, after BTech students get into job, and then the option of higher education is also there. So if you go in higher education, then getting specialized and going to some good institutes also, you get the placement. The student is always confused that whether I should quit my job and get into higher education courses, is that a good decision? Normally I tell them that okay, in the industry also you will grow, but let's say you are fetching placement, job is of 5 to 7 lakh per annum. Suppose you are getting that after BTech and you are in industry. So if you go in the master's course and suppose you start getting salary 15 to 25K beach mein, then it is good. I mean, one is you get a jump. Second is you get a credibility, you get a branding also of higher education. So this can also be one path. This is what normally I discuss with the students. So what is your take on this entire discussion which I just had with you? कि बीटेक के बाद जॉब में पड़े रहना चाहिए या अपॉर्चुनिटी एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए?
Yeah. So actually, it is a question which revolves around everyone's mind, being a student after BTech. But so for me, always money, I don't think it's a parameter for me. It is necessity, we all know. But as you just mentioned, after doing masters, your designation in the industry will be higher as compared to the student who has just completed BTech or BE degrees.
Yes.
So for that designation, I think masters is necessary. If you just for a second just keep aside the package or money for just a few time, but even then you will also realize that 2 years in masters is the thing that, because see, we have seen that doctors always prefer MBBS and thereafter MD is compulsory.
Yes.
If we do the same thing to engineers, then the quality of engineers produced in our country will be far better than anyone. So what I think is designation. For designation, I went into master's course.
कुछ बच्चों के दिमाग में होता है कि मास्टर्स मींस एमटेक मींस टीचिंग। अब ये बहुत ज्यादा हम लोग शोर मचाते हैं, यूरोपीडिया भी शोर मचाता है कि ऐसा नहीं है। मतलब एमटेक मींस वेरी गुड इंडस्ट्रियल जॉब्स, जो आपने अभी आपका एग्जांपल खुद का वो एग्जांपल है। सो लेकिन स्टिल दैट इज देयर इन माइंड कि सर एमटेक के बाद तो टीचिंग का ही ऑप्शन बचता है एंड इंडस्ट्रीज की जॉब्स तो लिमिटेड हो जाती हैं। दैट आल्सो इज वन ऑफ द मिसकंसेप्शन इन द माइंड्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स, पीयूष।
Yeah, for that only GATE is there. Because once you are through GATE, if you clear GATE, you will get into top institutions of our country. And that top institutions always focus on academics plus industry. So thereafter, if you make up your mind that, yeah, I'm loving this study, you can thereafter go for higher studies, that is PhD. But at that moment, if you think, yeah, this industry is the one which I can serve. So after MTech, that will be the best thing to do. And it's a request, or else say everything, that I will suggest that MTech does not mean teaching job. For teaching jobs, you have to be a PhD.
Yes. अगर टीचिंग करना तो पीएचडी करो फिर।
You have to be a PhD and researcher.
अच्छा पीयूष, now I'm coming to BITS campuses. So first you will tell me, I have heard that there's a HD exam also. Through GATE also they take, HD also they take. They give you scholarship, they give you double scholarship, something that like that I've heard. I want you to tell us briefly, what is the process to get into all the three campuses of BITS?
Sir, the basic process is GATE. First of all, it's GATE. Actually, what BITS Pilani do is, let's suppose in Pilani campus, for design engineering specifically, there are 25 seats. 25 seats. And out of those 25, 13 or 12 will be filled through GATE. Rest 13 or 12 will be filled through BITS HD. That is for sure. 50% seats are to be filled from GATE and rest 50% through BITS HD. And what happens when a student like me, I joined through GATE. And once you join the institution, that is BITS Pilani, any of the three campuses, if you join through GATE, you will get double of the scholarship. That is around 26,000. And if you join through BITS HD, you will only get one stipend. That is the institutional.
So that means अगर किसी बच्चे का गेट खराब भी हो जाए, गेट स्कोर नहीं भी है, even then he stand a chance to study from BITS.
Yes, that is for sure. Yes, because one or two of my friends, specifically in BITS Pilani right now, they wrote BITS HD only. They were not having that good marks in GATE, and that they too have got decent jobs. So everyone is considered same at the end of the day. But yeah, GATE gives you edge over others, because on the first cutoff list, you will be stand a higher chance to get a course in Pilani campus.
And Piyush, now this HD exam के बारे में, if you can tell us something, though you said you have not written, but can you tell us something about HD exam?
Okay, sir, I too wrote BITS HD, but my GATE
score
was through GATE, and I wrote BITS HD, and it's not a. It's actually, if GATE is JEE Advanced, then BITS HD is JEE Mains. So you can compare it like this. So it's not that tough, but yeah, it's sometimes it's much of a calculations are involved. For example,
syllabus, mathematics, and all.
Almost is same. Yeah, it's almost same. And mathematics, that I'll for sure tell everyone that mathematics is higher, one higher level higher than GATE. That is one thing. And English or aptitude is certainly good than GATE also.
So HD exam जो होता है BITS का, वो थोड़ा late होता है. When is the HD exam?
Sir, if let's suppose if GATE is in month of February, so due to COVID it got extended, but generally it comes after 2 months of GATE. Generally, it do possess
So
that.
मान लो, let's assume for a minute कि मेरा gate खराब हो गया. No, I know मेरा gate score is not good. So next 2 months I want to prepare so that I get into HD, because you said 50% seats तो HD के through है.
Yes.
So how can I prepare for that?
So for that, what I'll suggest to everyone is that go for ESC prelims previous year.
Questions. Okay.
First is this thing. Any of the branches. I'm talking about every branch: electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil. So for that, try to write ESC prelims repetitively. You need to practice that, and thereafter I'll suggest 1 mark question of gate, not 2 marks, because 2 marks involved a higher level of application of that specific concept or everything. So, but initially, what I'll suggest is to prepare is to start with ESC prelims and gate 1 mark questions.
Okay.
This is
And
the thing.
Mathematics you prepare well.
Yeah, mathematics you need to prepare very well. And for mechanical student, I can suggest that try to solve electrical or electronics gate mathematics question.
Okay.
For mechanical and civil students.
Okay. Now, Piyush, coming to BITS 3 campuses, you have Pilani, you have Hyderabad, you have Goa. So, how students prefer respective campuses? And coming to mechanical engineering, what are the specialized courses in Pilani, Goa, and Hyderabad?
So, sir, the preference list is generally what I have seen is that Pilani is at first. That is obvious. And sometimes the student prefer Goa over Hyderabad. Sometimes it do happen. And the last one is Hyderabad. And what I have heard is, and I do know this fact, that Pilani offers design, mechanical, and manufacturing. So there is no thing called thermal or fluids. For that
is in Pilani also, in Hyderabad also, Goa also.
And in Goa also, yes.
अभी जैसे Pilani में कौन से specialization है? Design and manufacturing.
Design, mechanical, and manufacturing. Actually, mechanical is the name of one specialization.
अच्छा.
Because in mechanical, you will also learn about thermal and fluid part, and also learn about FEM and design part. So it's the combination of design and thermal or fluid, you can say.
Now answer my question. I want to land up in BITS. Pilani number 1 choice, number 2 choice Goa, number 3 choice Hyderabad. अब पिलानी में मैकेनिकल में 3 ऑप्शंस, डिजाइन, मैकेनिकल, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. What is number 1? What is number 2? What is number 3?
Sir, it according to score, which is the trend I have seen, is design is number 1. Machine design is number 1, and in IITs it's named as machine design, but it's in Pilani it's named as design, only design. And second one is mechanical, and third one is manufacturing. But sir, that too also varies, because some people are only interested in supply chain or industrial or operational research. So for them, manufacturing is the part.
Manufacturing and industrial become same.
Yeah, for BITS Pilani, it's not core manufacturing. It's basically or more lean towards supply chain, analytics, or these kind of things. And mechanical, as I just told you, mixture of design and fluid thermal, etc. And design is pure design.
And Piyush, what about the Hyderabad and Goa? Similar situation?
That everything is similar. Nothing is changed. So I guess fees is also similar.
Yeah. I'll come to that part. Now, Piyush, tell me, I have heard that BITS का जो placement होता है पिलानी में, गोवा में and हैदराबाद में, वो same ही companies जाती हैं, सब कुछ same placement वगैरह activity same है. So how placement things are different in all these 3 campuses?
Okay, so only the placement members of placement cell varies in Hyderabad, Goa, and Pilani, but more so over everything is same. Means if a company, for example, XYZ company is visiting Pilani, it will happen that XYZ company will visit Goa first, Hyderabad second, Pilani third. The cycle revolves on, but eventually what happens is if 50 companies are coming, so almost 50 will come to Pilani, that is for sure. And sometime it happened that 51 may come to Hyderabad or 49 will come to Goa. Yeah, this is the thing.
Okay, and Piyush, now coming to the placement part, I've heard that even core branches in mechanical mein, people get placement even more than 15 lakh per annum also. I have heard about that. Is that true?
Yes, sir, it's true.
And non-technical में तो non-core में तो और भी ज़्यादा मिलता होगा.
Non-core is, sir, you can't predict of a number. I'll say that because non-core, I'll just to give a rough idea. One of our batchmates, he was into totally non-core. He was preparing for data, artificial intelligence, and everything. And he got a job in one of the renowned companies, and the package is more than 25, you can say. So that is not the end. But if you are if you have kept yourself to core domain, so I don't think package here is a thing, because everyone is here for placement, first of all, because the degree name is ME, that is Master of Engineering. They focus more towards industry. In IITs and NITs, the degree named is M.Tech, that is more towards technical. They want to keep you in research and keep you in academics, things like that.
Okay, now Piyush, coming to this particular your placement in the core company. So you got a very good job, the Schlumberger is very good company. तो पहले तो मेरे को ये बताओ कि और कौन कौन सी अच्छी अच्छी कंपनीज आती हैं, उनके नाम कुछ बताओ.
हाँ sir, that I will definitely tell. Sir, General Electric is one.
वो भी आती है.
General Electric is one, and Tata, every group, Tata Power Motors, and Maruti Suzuki is there. Volvo is there. Mercedes is there, and Whirlpool is there. Sir, you name a company, it will come to BITS Pilani. I'll say.
And what is the percentage of placements?
More than 100%.
आप अपनी क्लास का अगर बताओ, मैकेनिकल का अगर बताओ, कितने बच्चों में से?
More than 100%, because some of the students have got 3 offers, 4 offers, so it do happens in BITS Pilani.
इतनी अच्छी प्लेसमेंट है वहां पे?
Yes sir, it is there.
अच्छा, अब मेरे को अपना प्रोसेस बताओ. आपकी जो प्लेसमेंट हुई, तो कितनी प्लेसमेंट में आप बैठे before you landed up in this company?
Okay, so sir, the placement season usually starts in the month of August for mechanical. And I'm currently, if I'm not wrong, I prepared for around, I sat in 4 to 5 companies before this, which I'm placed right now. This came, I sat in 4 to 5 companies, and sometimes I was rejected in last round. Sometimes I was rejected in first or second round. So eventually what I can say is 4 to 5 companies I sat in, and thereafter this was the company which I landed up in.
Okay. So can you now tell us, Piyush, about the process, entire recruitment process?
Yeah, sir, the basic thing is college portal is there. You need to register over there, and thereafter for example, if XYZ company is coming, it will come. They will tell you the tentative date and everything, package or each and everything, and they will tell you the date, that on this date we are having resume shortlisting, on this date we are having written test, on this day we are having technical test or interview. So they'll tell you the procedure, and specifically on that day, once you are through resume shortlisting, you will get a mail or WhatsApp through the placement cell, and thereafter you will be preparing for written test. And after written test, you will be going to, sometime a company give a chance for technical interview, or sometime they even ask for technical test. It do happen. So for after technical test, it's interview part 1, 2, 3, and thereafter HR round is there. This is the entire procedure.
So can you share with us some typical question which they asked you?
Okay, so sir, I do remember that pressure vessels. Yeah, one question which I remember was from pressure vessels of strength of material. They asked me about hoop and longitudinal in detail, and they asked me to derive also. So actually, they asked me to derive a Navier stroke equation. If in my company, I'm saying, which I am selected in. So in Navier stroke equation, they asked, and in FEM, finite element method, they were like grilling me. They wanted to check each and every aspect or domain, you can say, of mine. And what at the end of the day, what I'll suggest it to keep your projects ready, each and everything about projects, what you have written, what you have done. So they ask a lot of questions from project also, and at the end they do ask my questions from thermal and fluid domain also. Even though I was not into fluid and thermal, but they asked those type of question. And mathematics was also there. I remembered Laplace and Fourier, 2 or 3 things they did ask.
अच्छा पीयूष, मेरे को ये बताइए, ये जो श्लम्बर्जर कंपनी है, इसके बारे में कुछ हमें बताओ. व्हाट इज द प्रोफाइल, वेयर यू विल बी पोस्टेड, इंडिया में ऑफिसेस कहाँ हैं, एंड व्हाट आर द अपॉर्चुनिटीज इफ यू वांट टू गो अब्रॉड वर्किंग इन दिस कंपनी?
Sure, sir. So the profile which currently we know is, that is R&D, research and development. So and what Schlumberger do is, Schlumberger is basically oil gas manufacturing extracting company. So they do plan an oil rig and everything with help of machineries. They used to extract oil, gas, and energy also. Now they are into energy also. So they extract everything and they thereafter sell to their clients. So each and every procedure from selecting the land, from selecting the country, ambient conditions, each and everything, Schlumberger will do. And after that, they will provide that everything or oil or gas to a specific company. For example, you are selling oil, so they'll sell it to you, and now you can sell it in the market.
Okay.
So this is the what Schlumberger does.
और आपका पोस्टिंग कहाँ पे होगा अभी इसके
Yes.
बाद?
So right now, what we have received the information is that we'll be joining in Pune.
Okay.
I guess India's head office is at Pune only. So
Okay.
we'll be going to Pune and we'll be into in training program for I guess 6 or 8 months if I'm not wrong. So yeah, they'll make us sit in that office and teach us everything that what goes around and what comes around. So for that we need to go to Pune first, and after that some seniors which we have talked to, they also suggest that people do go to abroad also for their operations or functions. You may get a chance to go in the foreign countries because actually it is US Houston is the head office of that Schlumberger, and so we might get a chance if you perform good and for training and for the next step of big things, you can go to foreign countries as well. They do give an option.
Acha, Piyush, let me ask you, like students who are in master's courses and all, and even graduation and all, how they can prepare for placements? ऐसा special क्या करना चाहिए so that you prepare yourself for placements?
So specifically for right now in my college, I can definitely tell that keep your projects ready. Because in BITS Pilani, every subject comes with a project. If you are reading 10 subjects, you are into 10 subjects, then you have to prepare 10 projects. So for that 10 projects, you need to be very precise and good. Because this is not the thing that you go outside, purchase a model and just show it. No, for that, you have to do the analysis. Any of the software, ANSYS it is, Creo it is, any of the software. And for that, you need to understand each minute detail of your project. So this is the thing. And for prepare, what I'll say is for preparation mode, you just need to be good, very good in your projects. And 2 or 3 subjects you can choose. Interviewer do give a chance to select 2 or 3 favorite subjects out of, not favorite, but the subjects which you more interested in. So for me, it was FEM and vibration. So these 2 subjects, the interview revolves around these 2 subjects. So for that, first is project, and try to be a good communicator. That is very first thing, and just be positive. And that 2 subjects or 3 subjects which they'll ask you, you need to be very good at it. Each minute detail, because they won't ask you heavy or big things. They will just ask you the basics. I remember the first question of my interview was, tell me the first law of thermodynamics and draw the cycle. And so this is the thing, because they won't ask you Maxwell equation, Gibbs free relation. They won't ask you. They will just want to know that do you know basic things or not.
And Piyush, what about software skills? What kind of skills you should acquire during masters?
Yeah, for masters in specifically in design, you need to be good at 2 or 3 software at least. What I'll prefer, what I do is it's ANSYS. ANSYS Workbench is 1 and MATLAB is 2. I do run some computations in MATLAB also, and I am trying my hands on Creo. I'm not good at Creo. Everyone in my class is good at Creo, but I'm not that good at Creo. So I'm preparing for that. And SolidWorks also. You need to be good at SolidWorks. So 2 or 3 softwares are good enough. With one language, means if you can perform MATLAB or Python, so that will be good for you, because for higher computations and modeling, you will be requiring that MATLAB. So I'll suggest MATLAB.
Okay. So Piyush, we have come to almost an end of this wonderful session. Now at the end, I will ask you your suggestions, advice to students who are listening to you, so that they can chart out a good strategy for them and make a good career for them. जो भी तुम उनको advice करना चाहते हो, input देना चाहते हो, very summary of that.
Sir, never be confused. If you are confused, that means you are hustling. you are about to do a good big thing. So if you are confused, yeah, good enough, sit down, write it on paper what you want to achieve, and never say this is my dream college or dream IIT. You need to aim it. If you aim it, you will definitely hit it. And I also did, and I'm not that kind of a person that if I put a hand on, I'll do it. We also everyone in every field do need to do a lot of hard work. Just do that, and do check on your mentors, that you need to select good mentors. Not every person who is a good articulator or communicator is a good teacher. So for that, I'm referring to you because I solely depend on you while preparing for GATE. That is one thing I can be very much sure of. And yeah, that and the end, I just say believe and become. If you believe it, you will become. This is the thing which I'll suggest to everyone.
Piyush, last question for the interaction. क्या होता है करियर आप जैसे लोगों का जो इतनी अच्छी कंपनीज में चले जाते हैं स्टार्टिंग में, उनका 10-15 साल बाद क्या करियर होता है? व्हाट इज द आई मीन हाउ कैन वी सी यू 10-15 साल के बाद? श्लम्बर्गर से बहुत बड़ी कंपनी है, फॉर्च्यून 300 कंपनीज में आती है, महारत्ना पब्लिक सेक्टर से भी ऊपर है कई उनसे। तो 10-15 साल बाद कैसा होता है? मे बी आप कुछ लोगों से मिले भी हों जो इंटरव्यू लेने आए हों आपका।
यस सर, सो इसमें you just need to believe again. You need to do hard work again and again and again. Every day you need to do hard work. And who knows that after 15 years or 10 years down the line, I'll be a higher official in Schlumberger. This is the thing you can just boast of, because this is the thing persons or people do MTech. Only this is the thing.
उसका एडवांटेज मिलता है.
You will get an edge and you will race away through the hierarchy.
अच्छा, ये जो मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी है ये मास्टर्स वगैरह को काफी वैल्यू देती हैं, राइट?
They only prefer, sir, masters. For example, General Electric comes in our college and they only take masters. True. Because they know that we want a specific person for a specific role. So they will only suggest or seek master student. So yeah, 15 years down the line or 10, 15, 20 years. So actually this is the investment. ME or MTech degree is an investment on yourself, on or your future. If you possess it, if you do it, you will definitely land up in the role or in the place which you can sit and work. It will not be a burden to you that Monday is there, I need to go to office. It will be like, yes, Monday is there, I need to go to my work. That is your work. You planned this way for your life. So this is what I think.
चलो, वंडरफुल पीयूष। एंड पीयूष, जैसे आप जानते हैं जब बच्चा काउंसलिंग के टाइम पे आता है, बहुत सा बच्चा आता है YourPedia में, तो हम उनको कुछ ऐसे लोगों से मिला देते हैं जो उन कॉलेजेस के होते हैं। जैसे जब बच्चा अभी टारगेट करेगा बिट्स वगैरह में जाने के लिए, तो हम उनको मिलाएंगे आप जैसे सीनियर्स के साथ जो उनको बता सकें कि बिट्स में है क्या, कैसा है, बिकॉज यू आर द बेस्ट पर्सन, यू नो। तो विल इट बी ओके फॉर यू इफ वी इनवाइट यू टू हैव जूम इंटरेक्शन विद द स्टूडेंट्स?
Sir, anytime, any day. If you will say me, I'll just come. And I'm not the best person. I am a good enough person to suggest someone.
Okay. Chalo Piyush, I wish you all the very best for your career ahead, and it was wonderful talking to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me, and thanks a lot for this interaction. It helped me also.